Much, much better. First of all, good
Yes.
morning. It's so nice to
Good
see you.
morning. Same here, same here. How are
How are
you?
you? I'm good, I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good, and now everything is settled, and yeah, it's going good.
The new place, do you like it?
Yeah, it's good. Actually, only one thing is that it's hot. Is like this house is little bit small as compared to that one,
Yes.
but yeah, facility wise and everything, it's better.
Okay. And you've said everything, now it's all smooth?
Yeah. That's why I took at least 1 week, and I was so tired. I mean, just I was feeling uh very tired during this shifting thing and for mentally and physically, so I thought to take break. But
Mm,
yeah, it's everything is settled now, so I resume my classes.
absolutely. I think it takes a toll. We can use that phrase. It takes a toll on your mental and physical health whenever you're
uh,
shifting.
oh yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Thankfully,
Yes.
you moved everything from your last house, right? So you did not have to buy new things again. That was not the case.
Yeah, we didn't buy anything, but yeah.
Okay, we'll
Yeah.
get started then. I've planned a couple of topics. Do let me know if we've discussed these before. Have we ever covered emotional intelligence?
No, not emotional intelligence, we have not covered it.
We'll
It's
cover it
splurging and
later.
saving.
Yes,
Yeah.
let's cover splurging and saving. So I want to know what you think. Splurging is when you're living in the moment, you're buying everything you want, and saving, you're thinking about the future. Which is better, and what do you do?
Yeah, I believe in saving, and but again, it depends. I don't. I save a lot, not lot basically, but I try to save a lot. But I think because past 1 year is it's not going good in terms of my finance and everything.
Mm.
But before that, I'm just telling you 1 year back or 2 year back story. Like I used to save. Supposedly, if there's a 10 rupees, I really want to save at least 60% of that. That amount. It means 6 rupees, and remaining 4 rupees I'll try to buy things or whatever is needed. But again, I don't compromise with the things which I mean to say with my family. So my mother and my sister always, because they are more, I would say, like more into, I'll frame it in a different way. They are very, especially my mother. She's working and everything, but she always avoid to buy thing for herself as well.
Yes.
She was always about the family, and suddenly from the hidden gems she'll come that, oh, I have this much, I have this much. It's always with her, and she's always live her life in a very minimal things, and very basic, in a very basic way. I mean to say, she's not into that much luxury, but I think she always told me that, Preeti, you can manage this thing in this way,
Mm-hmm.
from her point of view. But I was like, it's necessary, it should be there, and I mean to say, I need it, so I'll buy it. But again, yeah, it depends on the situation and the finance, to be honest. And I told you, right, I was always about, what I am. It's not about what my husband is doing and what other is doing and from where I am coming, and uh, like if I have some, already the bank balance from my husband or anywhere. So always like, what I'm doing, what is my capacity, and I always spend anything as per my um, pocket, I would say.
Absolutely. You've always had an independent mindset. So,
Yeah, I remember, like, when I started my job in Mumbai, it's only 10,000 in Mumbai.
mm,
And my husband used to keep a very good amount in my wallet. And
yeah.
he always told me that, you should come and go via AC bus. And I always avoid it. I was like, no, I cannot spend, 250 rupees per day, although I'm earning 300 per day. So I'm not going there for 50 rupees.
Mm.
So sometimes I tell him lie, like, uh, okay, I came via AC bus, but I used to come via, state
Uh,
transport and the local. But it was fun. I always like it to travel via public transport, other than the private vehicle.
yes, absolutely. And even though you didn't need to, I think that
Yeah,
self-respect that's an essential
correct.
quality to be admired, not to be
I,
criticized.
I, and I remember that because it's a 10 year or 9 years or 8 years back story, and he always, why I have given you this much money and it's still there. You're not eating anything, you're not spending anything. I was like, okay, this is the emergency fund. If I need it, I will use it. But if it's not necessary, then why to waste that money? If I can go via public transport, and it's not bad. 90% of, I think 95% of people in Mumbai traveling like me. So why I don't want to be in 5%, and that those 5% have their own luxuries, they are cream. So if we are not cream, then why to
I
spend money?
understand. I also understand Sumit's perspective though, because when you give money to the people you love, it doesn't feel like you're giving it. You do it with
Yeah,
your heart. You want them to spend it. So I know he wanted you to spend it
and
all.
still, and Swati is still there. It's being a 10 years, and he still. I I don't remember when last time I withdraw money from the ATM. So
Yes.
if it's about cash, I don't know when he is withdrawing and when he is putting it in my wallet, and it will like that only because generally I use my GPay.
Uh, yes, of
So,
course,
but
you don't
yeah,
need
it's
it.
his duty. Yeah, if there is no money, then it doesn't matter to me because I was like, okay, acha, there is no money. He was like, okay, your wallet is like there is no money. So I was like, okay, it's your duty. You need to put it and then
I
utilize it.
understand. Have you ever gotten in trouble where your GPay was not working and you needed cash?
Yes, multiple time I guess, but thankfully, it
You
was
managed.
there. Only one or two times is like when I have leave that uh thing in the shop that I do not have money, my GPay is not working.
Okay.
Very rare.
Small pause for a couple of sentences. Where are we going wrong? You'll see it and you'll know it. She always live her life. What is it, the right one? Lives.
Lives.
Yes.
Yeah.
She
Yes.
lives. She lives. Now, what
Yeah.
other is doing? Why did that happen? Because earlier you were talking about singular. So in the same flow, singular word came out. What others are doing?
Wait.
If
Yeah.
by
Yes.
mistake you've used other, we'll say what the other person is doing. You can add person
Yes.
in between and it will sound right. Nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
And when you said that I don't have to worry about traveling like that, 90% people traveling like me. So are traveling like me,
Ah,
or
yes.
yes,
Yes.
or go for a
Yeah.
shorter sentence. I always recommend to go for short. So
Yes.
90% of the people travel like me. So no
Yeah.
ing.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you want to read it once or it's all clear?
It's clear. But
Yes.
yeah, I think these rules I already know. But
You know
yeah.
it. We just have to
Yeah.
focus while speaking. So I would say go a little slower so that you can listen and change it at that very instant. So we'll go a little slow now. Let's slow down our pace. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah. So
do it. Yes.
come back the topic that's splurging and versus saving. So yeah, I would say that splurging is something everybody wants. Like, oh, I want it. Okay, I want some good jeans, and so it's all about the desires and your the things. But actually, we really need to think that we really need it, and if we'll buy this thing, so I'm sure that as a girl, we have 100 or maybe not 100, maybe 50 plus jeans will be there, and then shorts, and then, but yeah, when it's about to wear, we generally go with that, I always go to jeans,
Hmm.
you know. I remember there is a jeans uh, some jeans which I have bought, but you believe me that I never wore it
Why?
because yeah, it's a cupboard, and okay, there is a, I mean, there's some jeans are there,
Correct.
and I just pick one which is up, I have put it in first, I would say that, uh, in a cupboard whatever is available first for me to pull it out from the
Hmm.
almirah or anything. I'll just go and wear it and then go. But yeah, today morning only I was just checking my jeans section. I was like, okay, I have this white one. I have there is another jeans is the gray shade. I was like, I have never worn it. Why? Why I bought it? Then
Yes.
I quickly remove it from my wish list. I was like, okay, because there is some jeans I have added. Jeans I have added in my wish list. I was like, okay, I do not need it. But
I
yeah, but again from this splurging point of view, yeah, sometimes it happened with me in it happens with me in grocery sections, like if I'm going to buy any grocery, via Blinkit or any
Mhm.
other app. So I generally order some pulses and some bathroom utility and some other things twice or thrice without checking it out. So Sumit is always like, why you are not checking it first? Like, so if I'm ordering some 500, 600, and if there's I need to go till 900 so that I can get a discount of 20 or 30 rupees.
Ah,
So it's always like, okay, I have ordered it two times. Okay, no worries. It will use it. It will use in our house. Don't worry.
it will get used in our house.
Yeah, yeah, it will get used in our house.
I see. And this is the thing when you have something so easily accessible, you have it at your screen, you just get it. What's the reason not to buy it?
Yeah, yeah. But you see, Swati, life is very easy here in India, I would say.
Mhm.
That I live only, I know it's very short span of time, but for the smallest thing, you need to go out.
Yeah.
And if weather condition is not in your favor, I mean, if it's too cold or too hot, or maybe it's like too windy, you have to go out from your house.
You're talking
You
about
know,
Amsterdam?
yeah, yeah, to the grocery stores, right?
There
And
is
here,
no service like India.
no, 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 nothing, nothing.
Okay.
It's very odd. I think the food services are there, but again, you have it's a very high charges to get
Mm,
it delivered at home. So
okay.
people prefer to eat it in restaurant only.
Super proud of
So
you. Look, you're noticing all the errors. Let's go slow like this. You're noticing
yeah,
everything. Good job.
yes, yes.
Okay, yeah.
So I mean to say, I think we have covered this topic, splurging and versus saving. So I've always, from the saving side, I would say.
Yes. I knew it. I did want to see that you like to splurge and you have said it. Here for the jeans thing, we can say that I go for the one easy to reach for. Because usually something which is closer to us, we pick it, and the dresses at the corner, they never get picked.
Yeah, correct. Easy to reach. Yeah.
Yes. Now let's come to emotional intelligence. Would you first define what is emotional intelligence?
Emotional intelligence, which I'm just guessing with the word, like, sometimes people are, people take decisions very, when they are very emotional, they took uh, very wrong decisions basically based on because they are highly emotional at that time. So that's why we say that we should never do the promises when we are extremely happy or
Mm.
extremely sad. We should not say something like uh, we should not do promises in that case, because you are.
Before you continue, just adding this with promises, we don't say do the promises. Yes, make the promises.
Yes, make promises.
Yes, tell me.
Yes. Yeah. So emotional intelligence, something while you're emotional is when you're emotional, but uh, you should take the right decision and you just control your emotions, and emotion is all about your heart, and decisions, whatever you are taking, it's all about your mind. So it's just a balance thing, I would say.
Hmm.
Mentally and emotionally, you should be balanced, and then you're taking the decisions, then it should call emotional intelligence, I guess.
Yes, that is one part of emotional intelligence where you're taking decisions without being overpowered by your emotions. The other part is when you're able to read social cues. For example, when I'll be upset, even while talking to me, while looking at my face, you can tell that, oh, she's feeling upset today. It means you're an emotionally intelligent person. That
Yeah.
ability to pick up on emotions.
Yeah, I always believe that I have that quality.
Mm.
Yeah, because I don't know, but I don't know how, but my sixth sense touch wood, I'm going to say it's good. I'm not praising myself, but I have experienced it, and the same thing, when somebody is upset or somebody is happy, or if something is going on their mind, I quickly judge it.
Mm.
But and even though when I was in Amsterdam, there was a girl. She was my colleague, and she was amazed with this thing. I always say it in front of her face. Okay, you're thinking this. Okay, you're not liking it, and she was like, after some time, she was feeling like scared of me. I will not stand in front of you, otherwise you will. I don't know how it was happening, but it 98% it was true. And I think 2 days back I had talked, I had, we had one conversation, and I told her, let's the same thing.
Oh.
You're looking upset because she just pinged me, hi, how are you? And I was like, we were just talking randomly, and then I said, okay, I think you are upset. I think you're not feeling good or something is happening. And she said yes, and I told the exact reason. Oh, I know you are upset
Mhm.
because of this reason, right?
Yeah.
And again, she told me that, oh my God. But then, yeah, we discussed about that topic, and then I don't know. It's all about the experience because she's very younger than me. I think it's a 5 years younger. She is the 5 years younger than me.
Mm.
It's because of my experience. But again, yeah, I quickly judge. What people are thinking. People uh,
Mhm. Right.
thinking. So
People are
people
thinking.
are people are thinking,
Mm.
and so I think whenever I do the conversations in the group, sometimes I look like a fool or something. Maybe, yeah, I have experienced it. Not fool, but I say something. Or yeah, one thing also I like, or I think I should not be that much honest. That I'm very. I should not be like that. I'm very honest. So if I don't know anything, Swati, so I don't pretend that, oh, I know
Mhm.
it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I'm not feel ashamed that, okay, maybe for you it's very common, a very small thing, but for me, I have never seen it before, and for me it's new, and it's not a for me, like sometimes people are like, oh, you should not ask. This is a very silly thing. Why you have asked it? It's fine. I mean to say, okay, if you want to judge me, then you
Yeah.
can judge me. I don't know it, and I have asked you, and if you want to give me answer, then it's fine. Otherwise, I will Google it.
Yes.
So yeah, so it's very simple, and thankfully the people around me is always, they always taught me
Yes.
the things and the behavioral things and about the anything. Uh, so because I told you, right, I'm from Srinagar, and Srinagar to this journey was like, uh,
To
I
my.
know that. Yeah, it's good. I mean to say, you're learning each day, and your experiences is working out in such a way to make you a better person. In such a way, if you're learning every day anything,
Agreed.
so yeah. So I don't think so. It's like you have to be very. But yeah, yeah. I'll come to that point, like the group discussions or group topics. So
Mm.
in my mind, I easily decode the things. Maybe sometimes it's wrong as well, and sometimes 80% is right. That I'll decode the things. Okay, he told this thing because of this. Okay, this was the background, maybe, and that's why maybe this is he told this sentence. Maybe everyone is saying that, oh, you're wrong. Why how can you say that? But maybe I'll go to that other person's side and think that why he said that. I
Mm.
mean, so what is the background of this? And I never told it to anyone, right? Like, okay, I'll do this conversations in my mind.
Yes. Hmm. I
And
see.
it's not like that moment has happened, then I'll think about it, okay, because I am overthinker. So I'll just think, okay, this has happened, and why he was feeling low, and why he was behaving like that, why she's like that. Although it's not my problem, and that's why my husband is like, you should give priority to yourself.
Mm.
Why you are worrying about the others? Why you need to feel like, oh, how they are feeling, or maybe they will feel bad or they will feel good? Then just be like, but yeah, it's all about nature. Yeah, you can't change it
Agreed.
in a one day.
Agreed. That's your innate personality to
Yeah,
have.
yeah, sometimes it helps me, not helps me, but I know from somewhere, like as a person, it's really important to be, I told you multiple times, warmth, loving, caring. These are the things, it doesn't matter how much you have, and what you are doing for yourself. It's
Mm.
important, right? Although it's important to work in some certain areas, okay, you're growing, you're learning, but ultimately, when you will go and when you will not be the part of this world, nobody will tell you, okay, how much money you had. They
Mm.
will say how what kind of person you will be in your in life. So
Okay.
for me, that care, that warmth, to treating someone, it's really a very important thing. How you treat others and how others are treating you. So it's important for me. The extra
Absolutely.
socializing, which is not needed in nowadays, but yeah, I can't help myself.
That's okay. I think we still need people like you in the society. Otherwise, it would become quite a selfish and focused only on certain
But
things
it
kind of one.
just irritates me. I don't know why. But it's just my mind. So if I'm doing something and I have to think about those things now, I
Mm.
mean, to selfishness or cunningness or it just make my mood like worst. I don't know why. Then I should not think like, why I should think, okay, that's fine. They have done it, then it's fine. But why? It's not needed. You can do it in that other way as well. There are so many ways.
I
So
understand.
yeah,
It bothers you.
a lot, a lot.
Okay, just two small things here. First
Yes,
of all, you're keeping a good job with all the sentences. Just a minor slip happened when you said, I'm not feel ashamed. So
I
either
am not.
I am not feeling ashamed or I don't feel ashamed. I don't would be
Yes,
accurate. Yes.
yes, yes,
And since we're
yes.
going slow, so the issue with slow has also come up, which is fillers. So we'll have to find a balance that we're speaking slow
Okay.
enough. Yes, that you're speaking slow enough to not make any mistakes, but not too slow that you start filling it with has to stay out. Balance.
Yes,
Do it. We
yes.
got this. But I see your
Yes.
point here that because of your emotional intelligence, it's a double-edged sword. It doesn't mean that it's all good happiness. There are other sides to it.
Correct, correct.
Do you
Yes.
feel that when people are more emotionally intelligent, the relationships become prosperous, happier, as compared to lack of emotional intelligence?
No, yeah, I think yesterday, I was hearing some Priyanka Chopra's
Mhm.
audio clip, and it was really good, Swati. I mean to say it, I I was very happy that I heard it.
Mhm.
Sometimes it was I think there is one channel of Priyanka Chopra in YouTube, and the clip was like,
No,
the
the clip was like,
yeah, yeah, clip was like, for the yeah. So she was telling that the people who will not care so much about the other person are more happy than the people who are thinking about the others.
that's true. Mm-hmm.
Yes, and that it just blow my mind. I will maybe if I'll got it again, then I will forward to you that it's really good. I mean to say, I think about the people. Okay, yeah, it's right. I mean to say, the people who are not thinking much about the other people, they are more happy, and the people who are thinking about the others, how they are feeling, if they are feeling good or bad, and then uh, so it will impact two ways in your mental health and your productivity. It will impact two ways. Mental health is like you will always like why they are like this, as it affect my mental health. And the other one is your productivity because you can do something good and you can do something else apart, thinking about themselves. You can think about yourself in that case. Or not think, maybe you can do some productive thing in such a period like where you're in that period when you're thinking about others. So he was like, always care about the people, but it's very important to set the boundaries.
Agree.
So it was all about the set boundaries. You should approachable, but you should not be that much approachable that the people doesn't yeah, people don't feel your it's not like okay, it's casual. They should not take you casually.
Mm.
So it's very important to be there is a very thin line being approachable and then set the boundaries along with that.
Understandable. It is important that we're not putting ourselves too much out there for others because then we're ruining
Yes,
our own.
yes. Because if you're every time if you're available for the people will take you for granted.
Correct? Mm-hmm.
If you are the person, you need to set your boundaries. Okay, I'm available for you, but yeah, okay, this I'm doing this work at this time, and after that I will be available. Please tell me how can I help you? So it should be the better way. Okay, okay, okay. I'll just come. I'm just coming, and I'm doing some important thing for myself. I'm leaving it. I'll just go for the help. So instead of that, but it was really good clip. But yeah, it's a podcast. It's very different from reality, but
And
it's good.
even though people say these things, people know these things, they still have their own flaws. So people still have to go through life quite similarly to how others do.
Ah, correct, correct.
Two
Yeah.
sentences for you. It just blew my mind, wouldn't be correct. It just blew my mind, past tense. It just blew my mind. And if you're
Yeah.
in general talking about these kind of clips, then we can say it just blows my mind how this happens, something like that.
Okay. Rose and blue.
Yes, blows and blew with it. Otherwise, if you're using plural, then you can say they blow my mind or the
Yes.
concerts blow my mind away. Something like that if it is in present, otherwise
Yes.
past. Yes. And then this is a sentence that in all the cases you used correctly. Just the first one you missed it. You said you should approachable. You should
Yes.
be
Yep.
approachable. Exactly.
Yeah.
Wrapping it up
Yes.
for you. Please read the chats as and when you get the time. Now,
Yeah.
you must have noticed that once you started going slow, you started noticing almost no mistakes. I think I only got one sentence structure error. That's it. It means you know it. We just have to be cautious. So
Yes. Correct.
we'll focus on you know. Yes. Other
Yeah.
than that, I
Correct.
think general phrases that we've used, like easy to reach for, in the beginning, there must have been something. I can't find
Yeah.
it.
It's just like that Almira's thing and the clothes.
Yes, the
We're
closet
talking.
thing. Yes,
Yeah.
it's easy to reach for. And this is also a rule for eliminating clothes, that the clothes that you don't reach for, it means they don't deserve to be in your closet. You need to give them away. So that's a technique. But
Mm.
yes, that's it for this session. But
Yeah.
wrapping it up, I hope you've taken the
Yes.
screenshot. Going well. I do see the progress, and with caution, mistakes will disappear. And once that
Yeah.
disappears, will increase the speed. So you wouldn't feel
Yeah. Yeah.
you're falling behind. Okay, that's it. It was lovely to see you after
Same
almost
here.
or so. Yeah, have a good and a peaceful day.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.